Here we are through Wildwood Grove getting to the Big Bear Mountain construction area. You can see they have the Big Bear Mountain logo already painted on the fence, saying things are about to get big. Join the search 2023. Lots of signs too, asking people to sign up for season passes. They don't have the sale for season passes up yet, but you can register to be one of the first to get one at a reduced price. I don't know, it's weird. But they say if you already have a season pass this year, like I do, you don't have to register. They'll just send it to you. So hopefully I do. It's right around here is going to be where that waterfall feature is with the water blast. And you can see they are working on that. Got some people in the trench that probably see me and are wondering what I'm doing. But yeah, that's them setting up the water feature that the trains will pass through. Let's keep going. See if anyone will yell at me if I hop up on this wall. They have made a ton of progress. Last time I was here, this was a dirt hill. As you can see, they've completely blasted it out to make room for that water feature. Yeah, where you see on top, that was all just a grassy hill before, so this will look really good right here. You can see it actually goes almost all the way out to where Till and Harvest is, so you're really not going to have any unthemed hillside here anymore walking into Wildwood Grove, which is awesome. Up there at the top of the hill, you can see an excavator actually actively at work with a dump truck. They're working on it. This is where just the launches go back there, and then there's just some track up here. I think that water feature I just showed you is really the only theming element during the entire ride, at least from what we see in the animation video. So I'm really hoping there is more theming, but most likely up there, they're just digging for foundations and that kind of stuff for the support structure. All right, if you come over here to this viewing area for Black Bear Trail, you can get a much better view of what they're doing up there. They got the excavator, they were kind of digging into the side there, and so this is where the track will kind of hug the side of the mountain approaching that water feature. And then I believe from what I remember, it makes the return run on the top of the hill, but it'll actually be right along the side of the hill here to head towards that water feature, which will be pretty cool. And you can see they're working on that right now. It's a pretty steep hillside to be having that excavator and dump truck on, but I know nothing about construction, so I'll leave it to them. They do have some survey equipment there as well. It looks like they're resurveying some things. And at the top of the hill, you can barely see a pallet of what looks like cinder blocks getting ready to work on that return run section on top of the hill. So here behind the buildings where the launch tracks, both of them are going to be, looks like they've done a little bit of prep work, but they're kind of taking a break from this section for now. I do see a little bit of survey marker equipment out there, so we have the launch out, and then when you get back, there'll be a launch back into the final spaghetti bowl section. Yeah, they're kind of leaving that alone for now, it appears. Now we're behind Frogs and Fireflies. You can see not only do they have some drainage in, but rebar nets to pour the concrete for these supports. So this will be that first launch. Looks like it'll be a bit of an incline launch. I believe the first launch is the one that's on the outside here, and it's hard to see. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on video, but there are a few more rebar cage things to pour the cement for the foundations there too. So it looks like they actually are getting ready to do the launch track foundations very soon here. So from here at a different vantage point, you can see an excavator at the top of the hill. So they're working on that return run up there. So there's Dragonflyer over here, and then to the right of that is where the entry plaza for the coaster will be when it's done. The fence has not changed at all since this was built. Let's see if we can see through it. Kind of, sort of. You can see a lot of traffic cones, I guess, for vehicles passing through. And you can see a lot of foundations, it looks like, have already been laid. I'm guessing for the queue building, maybe some of the ride track. I saw they've made this fence taller because I used to be able to get my camera over it just fine, and now I literally can't. This is about the best I'm going to be able to do for you. But basically, a lot of what you see back there with the gravel and stuff will be pathway, because it's a pretty big, pretty wide open entry plaza, and I think it'll actually have a drink stand there if I saw the animation right, which is really needed because the closest place to get drinks is all the way up at Till and Harvest. Once you get back here, there's nothing in the back here. And then behind that pathing is where there will be the kind of spaghetti bowl-ish section, which doesn't really look like it's going to have any theming, which is sad. I hope they change their mind before it opens. They got some completely laid foundations back in there for, I guess, the buildings and maybe a little bit of track work, and they're still working. Dragonflyer has like a 45-minute line, so I am not going to ride it for the view. Plus, I was going to get out of that area. I'll try to figure out a better way to get some footage over that fence later, but Right now it just really smells like tobacco over there because way too many people are smoking over there in areas that they shouldn't be smoking. There is a designated smoking area over there, but people were not in it. They were just out in the path. It smells really bad. I'm getting out of there before I get lung cancer or something. Yeah, Vekoma Family Multi-Launch looks like it will be lots of fun. I mean, it won't be super thrilling. It's a family coaster, but it'll be fun. And it's kind of what the park needs to disperse the fire chaser crowds a bit. And also, it looks like it's going to look really nice in the area and help round out it visually, so